Overall, the Cheerio experience is community, where people will start here often at a very young age, and that they will continue to come to camp for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, potentially move into our counselor and training program, become staff members. So it really just gives us a lot of tradition, a lot of, I think, giving back as you get older. Smaller children looking up to older children as role models, and really expecting the older kids to role model for younger kids. So it kind of brings them into the fold. And I think through that, we have community.
Up here, it's okay to be weird. I think I try to promote that the most because I feel like a lot of the times they're trying to be their at-home self, and I try to promote everyone to have an own camp self, and hopefully they leave and try to take that camp self back with them and make their hometown a better place as well.
I just think Cheerio has really helped me become who I am, with the ability to be away but still feel like you belong somewhere, and a sense of freedom that you don't really get when you're at home with your parents.
I think it's important to go to overnight camps because you build a sense of independence, and also you build a stronger bond with the people in your cabin and the people at camp because you're with them 24/7 basically.
We see tears coming in on Sundays because they don't want to be here. We see tears leaving Saturdays because they don't want to leave.
Cheerio is so unique, I think, because of the dedication and the passion for everybody that steps on those grounds. The counselors that show up are trained so well, and they become leaders. I've heard Lynn mention several times that if I want to go look for people to work at the Y and invest in the Y and be around people, I want those leaders that worked at Camp Cheerio.
You got to have the right personnel. You can have the greatest coach in the world, but if you don't have the personnel, you're not going to get it done.
As I watch them do the training, as I watch the way they interact with kids, the way I watch the leadership create expectations of the staff, they're very intentional about creating leaders. It's not just one or two, it's the whole team. It just keeps evolving that way.
It really gives to you what you put into, however much you put into camp, I think it really gives out tenfold. And so that's what the Cheerio experience is to me. That's what it means to me, is I know that anytime I come to camp, I'm really gonna take a lot away from it, no matter whether I'm a camper, a counselor, doing a leadership role on staff, or even in my current role. Camp always has something to give to you, no matter where you're at in life.
I just think that everyone who even comes to Cheerio gains something special from it. We all gain friendships, we all gain experiences, we all gain so many lessons in life. And so I think this camp is the best because it's such a fun time, but you also grow so much as a person.
Well, this is the best investment you can make in the future. Our children really are in such a stage where they're really trying to, especially at camp, trying to find out who they are, what they connect to, really their identity is really under development. And this is the best setting I can imagine for really being with other children, sharing the experiences and connecting to the values of Cheerio.
Thank you so much for contributing to this camp to make it how it is now. Part of my personality and part of the way that I have become is because of Camp Cheerio and being able to come here for 8 summers. So just huge thank yous.